right, now listen. For those of y'all that did not know, your boy T.Y. used to be over 400 pounds, okay? In August of 2021, August the 12th to be exact, I had a gastric bypass. Since then, I've lost a little over 200 pounds. Original, my weight was around 435 or something. I'm now down to 233. So don't be fooled by all the stuff y'all see me posting. Most of that stuff that I'm posting, I'm not even eating, honey. The most of it that I'm eating is what you see me eating on camera, and then I typically give it away or, freeze it or whatever the case may be. But I'm going to show y'all one of my little favorite things that I like to eat that kind of help me keep my weight under control, which is an egg salad sandwich, which is very basic, with cucumber and tomato. Let me show you. All right, so I got about 7 eggs here. Started it off in cold water, brought it up to a boil. Once it got to a boil, set timer for 15 minutes. I'm about to drain the water off of these and then completely submerge these in ice cold water. That's the quickest way to make it eggs peel easily. You can also add salt to this as well. That also helps, but I don't typically need to do all of that. Now, I'm assuming nobody really needs me to show them how to make egg salad, but since y'all so damn nosy, I figured y'all wouldn't care if I went on ahead and shared anyway, honey. So I'm going to go ahead and dump all that hot water out, and now I'm going to fill this up with ice cold water. I'm going to let it sit in the ice cold water for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then those eggs should peel just like butter. All right, now typically when I eat a sandwich or if I'm going to have something with bread, and if I'm making it at my own house, I typically like to eat Dave's Killer Bread. I'm all out of that today, so I'm going to make this sandwich for the purpose of this video on the leftover brioche bun that I had from the other day when I did the grilling with my boyfriend. But typically, the bread that I usually will eat will be Dave's Killer Bread, and I do the thin slice ones. I try to limit how often I eat bread, even if it is the Dave's Killer Bread, because at the end of the day, bread is still bread. So if I don't want to have bread at all, and let's say I'm still craving this, what I would do is I would typically just cut my cucumbers a little bit thicker. Sorry about that. It seems like every damn time I decide to film a video, then all of a sudden everybody wants to start calling my damn phone. As I was saying, if I don't have the bread, or even if I do have the bread, and let's say I'm just trying to limit my intake, I would literally just cut my cucumbers thicker, and I would just eat it. I would dip the cucumbers in the egg salad and just eat it like a dip. And then I got my veggies, a good source of protein. I don't really get too fussed about what type of mayonnaise I use as long as it is mayonnaise, but I don't necessarily always get light mayo or whatever the case may be. Because to be quite frank, just like I said with bread, mayonnaise is still mayonnaise, okay? So I'm going to finish chopping these up because I'm only making one sandwich right now. I also have my tomato. Anytime you guys are working with tomatoes, I hope y'all know this, make sure when y'all buy y'all tomatoes in the grocery store that they are very hard, okay? Now, the reason why I say that is because if you buy a tomato that is already soft and damn near soggy to begin with, by the time you get home, and let's say you're not planning on using that tomato that day, that tomato is going to be a soggy ass mess. And I can't stand nothing less than a mushy damn tomato. Because I already don't really fool with tomatoes to begin with. Okay. So if I'm going to eat a tomato, it got to be very firm in order for me to be able to enjoy it. So let me go on ahead, finish chopping this up. And now let's go ahead and prepare this egg salad tray. All right. One other thing I want to say really quick. For those of you that are considering getting the surgery, go ahead and get it. I got the gastric bypass. It was the best decision I ever made in my life. But I'm going to tell you something right now. You better learn to love your damn self through and through, whether you 800 pounds or 100 pounds. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. The journey is not easy, okay? It's easy to lose the weight. That's the easy part, okay? The hard work comes in about the year after when you got to keep that weight off. So if you're not willing and ready to do what you got to do to keep the weight off, don't get the surgery. Because you're going to waste your time and everybody else's time that's around you, okay? The hard part is the mental aspect. If you're not willing and ready to make the changes that you need to make from a mental standpoint first, don't get the surgery. Getting the surgery is not going to guarantee you that you are going to keep that weight off. You will gain it back, okay? And also, don't be confused, once again, by this stuff that y'all see me preparing. Most of the stuff that y'all see me preparing, I'm eating maybe a half of a portion. Some of it I don't even eat at all. Okay? So don't be fooled by that. That's the reason why I'm going to start to integrate some of the other things that I do actually get to enjoy and eat so that y'all can kind of get a better idea of what I'm eating on a daily basis. Okay? And I'll show y'all my protein shakes and all this stuff at a later time. I don't really want to make this a whole gastric bypass situation, but I just wanted to make sure I throw that out there. If you choose to get the surgery, get it. But just please make sure that you are getting it for yourself and for nobody else. Don't get it because you out here trying to impress nobody. Don't get it because you out here feeling like, oh, well, if I'm not this one particular size, I'm never going to find love or I'm not going to be loved. To hell with that. Love your damn self, okay? Because at the end of the day, that really is all that matters. Now that I'm done, let's go ahead and make this damn egg salad. Now, like I said, I don't like a whole bunch of stuff in my damn egg salad. I'm telling you right now. That's the reason why I kind of said that this video was kind of pointless. The other thing about my egg salad, I like mine to be in chunks. I don't like it to be smooth. I like it to have nice chunks. I want to know that what I'm eating is egg salad. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily go in and mash it up completely. I like to leave big chunks in mine. Also because the more I go in and start to mix this up, it's naturally going to kind of break down. Baby, when I tell you these people are starting to piss me off, keep calling me while I'm trying to film. I'm just going in and I'm doing a little rough chop because as I said, as I continue to mix this up, it's going to break apart. So I leave it kind of chunky just like that. All right. I go in with a tiny bit of mustard. Not too damn much, y'all. This is probably, honest to God, that might be about a teaspoon and a half, if that. Y'all see the spoon? All right. Little by little. I'm going to go in with about that much. And I'm going to give this a mix around first before I do too much. Because the thing is, you can always add in more mayonnaise. But baby, once you put in too much, that's it. And I don't want no damn mayonnaise soup. Okay, I like my egg salad to be nice and thick. Also, I've also made my egg salad before where instead of using mayonnaise, baby, one time I mixed it up with hummus, the roasted red pepper hummus. Baby, it was absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. Now, if you're watching your sugar, which typically I have the 0 sugar one, but this is all I had, I'm going to go in with a little bit of sweet relish, but I'm only going to use about that much, a teaspoon. A little bit goes a long way. I just want a hint of it, not too much. I'm also going to go in with a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. I like for my egg salad to pretty much kind of taste just like what it is, eggs. I don't like a whole bunch of stuff mixed up in it, to be quite honest. I'm going to go in with some crushed black peppercorn. Give this a mix. And honest to goodness, you guys, that's it. I mean, like I said, everybody know how to make egg salad. And if you don't, honey, I don't know what to tell you. But this is pretty much how I like mine. I don't like a whole bunch of stuff in it. Back in the day when I used to make egg salad, child please, I would put about 15,000 damn cups of mayonnaise. I used to add sugar. I used to add all kinds of stuff. And it's just not necessary. Okay? One of the things my dietitian told me that was the best advice. You got to eat to live, not live to eat. Huh? Now look at this. This consistency is what I like. See how nice and thick that is? That's how I want it. Keep it just like that. I'm going to put this in the fridge. Let this get cold. And then I'll come back and make up the sandwich. Now, if y'all want to add more seasonings to it, y'all do what y'all want to do. But this is how I like mine. All right, let's build it really quick. This is the hummus that I was talking about. Sometimes I mix it in, sometimes I don't. But either way, I still like it on my sandwich. So I take about that much. I put it on the bottom of the bread. Once again, if you don't want to use bread, you can eat it as an open face sandwich. Or, I mean, if you don't want 2 pieces of bread. Or you can do it as a lettuce wrap. You can eat it as a dip. It's whatever you want. Got the bottom of that covered with the hummus. I'm going to go in with my egg salad. Just like this, trying to hurry up before I run out of damn time. I'm going to go in with my cucumbers. Just like so. Y'all see that? Go in with my 2 tomatoes. Let me show y'all close. And that's how I like it. I'm going to put, sometimes I put the top bun on, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll just use a knife and a fork and I'll eat it just like this with a little bit of salt and pepper on the top. I'm going to put the top bun on it so I can try it for y'all today though. All right, there it is. That's my egg salad sandwich. Here we go. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Make you one. Goodbye.